What's going on there, fellow YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to another update from the Warhammer Community website. As you know, I don't do these very often now, but occasionally one catches my eye. This one did. It's going back to the 20th, but I just really want to. One of the reasons I like to go over them is for my own sake, for my own note taking, as it were. So here we are. Craftworld focus Alaitoc. Alaitoc. I can never pronounce it right. I've heard it pronounced multiple ways. Alaitoc. Alaitoc. I don't know. That one anyway. I didn't expect to see Craftworld focuses, to be honest. I've only recently kind of become interested in Eldar. I don't have an Eldar army or anything yet, so this is quite interesting for me. So I'll say Alaitoc. I'll say Alaitoc, just for my own continuity. All right. Craftwood focus Alaitoc. Right. Alaitoc is renowned for its rangers, and as such makes heavy use of stealth and subterfuge more. When the armies of Alaitoc march, they do so under the cover of expert pathfinders, eluding their enemies with a cunning remarkable for even the rest of the Eldari. Nice, okay. Nice little bit of what they're about there. The attribute Alaitoc Fieldcraft. Through a combination of stealth, superior scouting reports, and peerless camouflage, Alaitoc units are able to obscure themselves upon the battlefield. Your opponent must subtract 1 from any hit rolls for attacks that target a unit with this attribute at a range of more than 12 inches. So here, like I say, it's good for me to get these little bits and pieces down so that I can compile them in my own digital format, and I can refer back to them as I need to. Fieldcraft is a simple attribute, but a very effective one, helping aid long-ranged Craftworld armies. Fragile units like Warwalkers, Dark Reapers, support weapons, and of course Rangers become much harder to displace at range, forcing the enemy to come to you. Best units, Rangers. They look kind of cool. Have a look at that there. That's some nice paint jobs there. Eldar in robes. I've not seen models like that before. I mean, I know I do kind of live under a bit of a rock, but yeah, I've not seen that before. They look cool. Sort of like Dark Angel Eldar. Cool. The new Craftworld's Codex is fantastic for the troops of the Asurayani. Apologies for the pronunciations here. And Alaitoc Rangers make a superb alternative to Guardians or Dire Avengers. While lacking some of the flexibility of the former and the raw firepower of the latter, they make for the ideal objective holders, deployment blockers and pickets. Now a mere 12 points a model, down from 20. Interesting. They're a steal. While combining their Camelline cloaks with the Alaitoc attribute means that most units will be hitting them on 4s, 5s and 6s. The unique Alaitoc stratagem is also a great way to ensure that a group of rangers on an objective in the final turns of the game stay there. If the enemy looks like they're going to try and shoot you off, simply trigger pathfinders and mitigate the majority of incoming enemy fire. Okay, one command point, pathfinders, Alaitoc stratagem. Some Alaitoc rangers lose themselves to their lifestyle and become pathfinders. Supernaturally adept at concealment, they are near invisible assassins. Use this stratagem at the start of an enemy shooting phase. Pick an Alaitoc ranger unit from your army that is in cover. Attacks that target that unit in this phase will only hit on rolls of a 6, irrespective of any modifiers. Fire prism. Look at that. That looks cool. I like the way people paint these Eldar ships and tanks, and they just look so cool. -1 to hit on a long-ranged heavy weapons platform would be good enough, but the new Craftworld's Codex is set to turn this iconic vehicle into one of the best tanks in Warhammer 40,000, both in an Alaitoc army and beyond. Firstly, pulsed laser discharge allows the fire prism to fire twice, then moving under half speed. That's cool. Pulsed laser discharge. If this model moves under half speed in its movement phase, i.e. it moves a distance in inches less than half its current move characteristic, it can shoot its prism cannon twice in its next shooting phase. The prism cannon must use the same profile and target the same unit both times that it is fired. Well, that's certainly worth doing that, I would think, unless speed was of a high value to you there. Secondly, if you use multiple fire prisms, you can combine their fire for the cost of a command point to take down particularly stubborn targets, whether you're looking to bring down Lords of War or deliver an infantry eviscerating storm of dispersed fire. Linked fire, 1 command point. Craftwell stratagem. Fire prisms can combine their destructive power to unleash all-powerful beams of laser energy. Use this stratagem when you select a target for a free prism cannon. Do not resolve that weapon's attacks until the end of the phase. Until then, any Craftworld fire prisms from your army can link fire with that fire prism if it is visible to and within 60 inches of them. If they do so, when firing their prism cannons, they must target the unit that the first fire prism targeted with its prism cannon, ignoring range and visibility, and re-rolling failed hit and wound rolls. At the end of the phase, resolve the prism cannon shots from the first fire prism, re-rolling failed hits and wound rolls if at least one other fire prism linked fire with it. The 60 inches is, you're covering a lot of area with that. That is a lot. 60 inches. Alaitoc is the superior attribute for the Craftworld's players looking to focus on their long-ranged warfare, whether with infantry or heavy armor. Want to try it out for yourself? Then you don't have to wait long. Pre-order your Codex Craftworlds for yourself. And as I said, at the time of doing this, I believe the Codex was pre-ordered. Now there you go. And that was on the 21st. Craftworld's Rise Again. New release for the Asuriani. Yeah, look at that. So we'll go over this as well. Look, just to show you that it's available soon. You all seen the cover. That's pretty cool. So it's now available to pre-order. That's good. Yeah, it gives you a lot of tools. That's good. With Codex Craftword, you'll be able to build your own Asuriani army. Blah blah blah. Yep. Craftworld. Start collecting Craftworlds. Now that is cool. Start collecting on a Craftworld. So get 8 miniatures in there. Look at that. Look. That looks pretty sweet. Yeah, you get some Wraith Guards. Your Farseer, your War Walker. Huh. That's cool. Wraith Lord. Nice. Nice. If you're yet to begin your Craftworlds collection, start collecting Craftworlds is a great way to do it, containing a powerful selection of units to base your army around. It's perfect whether you're looking for the basis of a wider army or bolstering an existing force. You'll save money too. Okay, well that's always good with GW, isn't it? Saving money. Thankfully I've got this with the triumvirates, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, look at these, you know. celebrating the Craftword Codex. From the finally, as well as the new this week only, we're celebrating the Craftword Codex with a massive made-to-order wave featuring rare and iconic models from the army's past, from the Rogue Trader Farseer to the ultra-rare Bone Slinger, to simply some great-looking alternative models for your Farseers and Warlocks. There's something for your every Craftword collector. Just make sure not to miss out. These kits will only be available for 1 week before they disappear into the depths of the webway once more. Well, you know, that's cool if you're in a position to do that, especially this time of year. I am not, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to see that there's a Craftworld start collecting box. I mean, I didn't know that. I've been out of the loop for a little while now, and it's good to know that these things are there. I'm just gonna. I mean, I think that the danger with all this lot here and all these updates is you can get caught up in it, and you gotta have the latest thing. I mean, I know that eventually I want an Eldar army. I would like a Mechanicum army at some point, but you know, I'm not out to rush into getting all the latest stuff as it comes out, and all the latest codex is what I'm, you know, I just I'll get to it eventually when I can and when I got the money and all that good stuff. But yeah, but that was it. That was the Craftworld's focus. So thanks very much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for joining me, and bye for now.